Welcome to the channel Capricorn. This is your weekly reading. I'm Stasia Bliss. We are doing Sun, Moon, Rising, or wherever you have Capricorn in your chart. Also, the time I'm reading this, Pluto is in Capricorn for its last little spurt, about just a month left. So there may be some energy coming from that as well. So we're going to begin by clearing the energy with the sound of the chimes. So just feel yourself releasing and allowing yourself to come for clear messages. Clearing the cards of the previous readings and asking Spirit, Great Spirit, Mother, Father, God, Infinite Love to be present to bring the messages that our Capricorns need today. Remember, this is a general reading, so not everything's going to be for you, but right now I'm going to ask you to hold in yourself, in your mind, in your heart, what is your question? What is your question or questions? And I'm going to encourage you to not go just yes or no questions, but what is the energy around this thing? Or how could I interpret this situation best? Or what is behind what's going on? These sorts of questions, then when you hear in the cards, you're more able to hear the message if we frame it this way, right? So then as we're pulling cards, once you've posed the question, Spirit can more easily answer, right? Okay, and I'm going to just ask that Spirit show the energies of this week for the Capricornian person, chart placement. What can we know, what can we see about this Capricorn energy this week in the cosmos? Okay, we get Ayales and Sowilo. So this one is all about partnerships. So there could be some sacred unions coming in, Capricorn. And then we have an empowerment. The Sowilo is the solar plexus chakra. It's the sun, like the sun card in the tarot, and it's an empowerment. So some empowering relationships could be coming together this week. Let's take a look at the I-Ching for you and see what the energies are for Capricorn during this week. What is the energy going on and what is it changing into for Capricorn? What is the overall energies? Okay, there's three. Sometimes we do three. Okay, we'll just take it like this. First, second, third. Hexagram 29, 36, 33. So we have an 11, a 9, and a 6 numerologically speaking. And if you don't know too much about that I-Ching, we're dealing with lines. The broken lines are yin lines. The straight lines are yang lines. The top three part of the hexagram is representative of heaven, what's above, and the bottom is earth, what's below, and where they meet and the energies of interaction is what we're seeing there. As I was telling Cancers, and you may want to go check out that reading since it's your opposite sign, I-Ching was originally read with yarrow sticks. Okay, so the first energy we're coming from this week, Capricorn, and you may be in this or may have experienced it, you may see it around you or in the collective, around Capricornian things, right? Around structures. So this is the Abysmal con. It is water above, water below. Very indicative of what we're seeing in the southeastern quadrant of the US with the hurricane floods and so forth, and the structures being washed away. Blessings to anyone or anyone's loved ones who are experiencing that. I truly, truly, my heart is going out to y'all. So this is danger. This is the abysmal waters. So this in Capricorn, a lot of Capricornian structures, houses, other kinds of structures are in danger. Being washed away. So physically we're seeing that in some places in the US. That can relate to other types of structures and maybe personally in your life. The read on this is water flows until it needs an obstacle or until it meets an obstacle or is contained. Here, water meets only water and essential abysmal nature is compounded. So It's crucial one stays true to oneself when challenging circumstances follow each other. So if there's just nothing to contain it and it's just flowing into the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, this is a time of testing for proving soul worth, is what this card says. And if you are sincere, if you are true and authentic to yourself, success is in the end. But first, this is like kind of a lot, like the overflowing waters that move structures, right? So let's go to the change point. Hexagram 36 is earth above and fire below. So earth is all three yin lines, receptive elements. Earth receives heaven usually, and then the bottom looks like a fire pit. So this is fire below, a time for caution. This is called Ming-ai. It says, to survive dark times, one's inner light must be concealed and protected. It does not serve to draw attention to oneself under present circumstances. The work should be done in secret, and the players should appear compliant. Thus, strength is reserved and future success more likely. So following this abysmal energy, we kind of have this, like, it's called darkening of the light, pulling in, not being super outspoken, maybe even like some things are, you know, under wraps right now, right? Moving through some cautionary and dangerous times. So then we move to 33 as the final change point this week, and it's a retreat. It is heaven above and mountain below. So heaven is three yang lines solid that acts upon the earth, and we have two yin and a yang. This is a mountain, and it is a judicious retreat, is the meaning of Tun, the hexagram Tun. The enemy has advantage under the present conditions. A retreat is the wisest course, but for future success, it must be well considered. The mountain provides shelter and the perspective that comes from rising above the situation. From this vantage, the next battle can be calmly planned. Okay, so there's some cautionary tales out here, Capricorn, for you of in the collective. Obviously, not everyone's going to experience it full-blown, but maybe in a smaller version. One thing after another, right? Where you have to like take caution, right? I want to be reminded of this last one, sorry. Yeah, darkening of the light. So it's like pulling in your resources, right? And also then kind of getting above things. Yeah, the retreat. Sorry, I don't know why those are slipping out. Sometimes when I'm in this channel space, I can't remember except for what's being shown me. Yeah, so some danger, some pulling in, secrecy, and like, you know, maybe needing to retreat from a situation, maybe needing to get out of a situation, but not making a spectacle, or quietly getting away, or removing yourself when you see danger is coming. And maybe not everyone's going to listen to you, and that's why, you know, you don't shout it out. Like there's certain people you know you can tell. The retreat doesn't have to be like, I'm scared, I gotta go hide. It can be, okay, like this is a time to move away from this situation. If it's a family situation, it's tumultuous, and like you coming in and saying something is going to just blow stuff up even more, it's like, maybe not right now. Maybe you just remove yourself from the situation, right? But on a larger scale, it can literally be like a flood is coming, and no time to talk. You're pulling into yourself. You're getting your supplies. The light is even darkening, and you're retreating, right? That's like a huger collective interpretation of that. Okay, let's get some tarot for Capricorn. What are we not seeing for Capricorn this week that wants to be known? Okay, that one's definitely there. Temperance. Okay, Temperance is saying, be patient. I know this is a lot. Temperance always comes with healing and is a Sagittarius energy. Visionary. Then we get Nine of Cups and reverse Page of Cups. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. Here's Temperance. Echinacea is a healing medicine. So there's a healing in order to manifest. You're maybe not getting the message yet with reverse Page of Cups. Or maybe the message is there and you're just not listening to it, but there is something that you've wished for coming in. There is a wish fulfillment. Can we know more about? Can we have clarity about this wish fulfillment for Capricorn? I'm going to shuffle first. Sometimes they're just so anxious to get out of the deck. And those were actually cards from the Cancerian read that just came out. So I think it's also saying make sure to watch your opposite sign of Cancer. There's some important and pertinent information that's the other side of this reading. That's like the more Nine of Cups part of the reading. This one is a little more tumultuous. Can we know more about this Nine of Cups, please, for Capricorn? It's Nine of Cups here for Capricorn. Why is Nine of Cups here for Capricorn? Oh, the Sun also came up in Cancer. So it's reversed, but it's not really ever reversed. The Sun is the Sun. The Sun is the Sun. It is innocence, it is purity, it is happiness, it is success, it is innocence, childhood, children. I mean, what more can we say? It's a positive card. And it's remembering that if it's reversed. Like, remember, anything else about this Nine of Cups for Capricorn that we need to know about this Nine of Cups? Page of Wands. So there is a new energy coming in. So this old energy is washing something out. Maybe it's not ready to fully be expressed yet, but there is like a movement of something new that, you know, you've had to be patient for with Temperance. You've had to kind of wait. And now that it's here, there's a little bit of destructive elements, but in the end, there is a bright light. There is more life force energy. Why is Page of Cups reversed for Capricorn? Oh, I love it when they fall on the floor and I can't find them. Like now, there you are. Oh, this came up for Cancer too. Three of Pentacles. So Page of Cups is normally like a message of love, a love note, a text, a message. In the reverse, it's different. Either it's stifled, but as we clarify it with Three of Pentacles, it may be more like an internal message, a message from the divine that's coming in. On the bottom, we have Ace of Wands. So again, this new energy trying to come in, this new life force, Page of Wands, your Kundalini being activated, right? And going through and balancing out with Temperance, healing patiently, moving through all the old stuff and moving it toward Nine of Cups. We're filling the cups. Why is Temperance here? Can you get clarity on Temperance? King of Swords. I mean, you're just getting clear, like super clear on how this healing works, right? You're getting super clear on what needs to be done next. Temperance is not in a rush. Temperance is like, you know, just come out of this difficult time and is now like piecing and adding things one at a time back together to create, you know, healing is like you're making a better structure. You're making something that works now to accommodate after like the Death Tower moments. If you haven't been following the archetypes of the tarot, check those out on the channel as well. Okay, so you're getting super clear about this process toward your wish fulfillment where this new energy is coming in. You have help from the divine. Yes, there's a bit of difficulty in this coming in, but we know this process isn't overnight. I'm going to pull from this deck. Let's ask specifically for Capricorn what they need to know about their relationship quadrant. Okay. The hooded man is the Hermit. There's something to learn there. Can I know more? Why is Hermit here in the relationship quadrant? Some of you are alone. Some of you are like, no relationship. We're internal. Hermit is internal, learning about himself. For others, what do we need to know about the Hermit during this week for Capricorn? Why is Hermit here? Four of Stones, protection. So for some of you, being protected, I mean, this is a Libra South Node eclipse, so if you're not already like with the right person, got the Star card on the bottom though, there is a destiny unfolding, and you are being protected. So if you're alone, or if you're really in an introspective wisdom learning time, just know there is an element of you being protected right now. Anything else for Capricorns on relationships? Balance. This would be like the Justice card, but right here it actually looks like your Ida and Pingala moving up the spine. So some internal union, right? So these two coming for this inner conjunction of the inner marriage. So for some of you, this life force that's waking up is making you whole again, is bringing union within yourself. And in that, I would look at your opposite, because Cancer had some lovely things to say about relationship. And so it's almost like the Cancerian part, the nurturing, feminine part of you is manifesting, and the masculine part, which Capricorn really is, it's Saturn, it's father figure, Cancer is mother, right? So masculine portion is being balanced out, is getting clear, is becoming the authority within one's own mind about how to get to this manifestation, how to connect with the divine too, and finding harmony and balance with the inner feminine. And that's where the relationships pop up, is when this inner place comes into harmony. Okay, let's get an advice card for Capricorn for this week. Okay, two of them. Ganesha. Ganesha is a root chakra energy and is all about the removal of obstacles. What is in the way that's an obstacle, that's an obstruction possibly. You might use the mantra Gum for Ganesha. Gum, 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 gum. Or if you like longer Ganesha mantras, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And I have some mantras on this channel, but you can also find them all over YouTube for Ganesha. For opening the root chakra, so helping you to feel more safe and more relaxed in your life, right? Open to things. And then Dhumavati is the goddess of disappointment. So this card is all about honoring past disappointments to allow the new blessings in, right? Those are the obstacles we want to overcome, is not really continuing to harbor on the obstacles too much. Seeing them, getting clear of how to bring yourself back into balance from them, and allowing the energy to move in that way, knowing you are always divinely protected under the sun. This is an empowerment, remember, and we did get the partnership rune, even though, the rest of the reading, it's really pointing to the Cancer side of you, the opposite, the back side of you, except for this does show union, bringing balance, coming together. But there definitely is that this is like work to make you available for a relationship. So if you like this more personalized and more precise, just reach out to me for a personalized reading. Those are done by donation on Zoom worldwide or on a text app. And I would love to do that with you. It's a great way to get to know you and to help you see what's right in front of you that maybe you already know that just needs to be said back to you and confirmed. Okay, thanks for being here. Please subscribe if you haven't. Push the like button. Check out all the other videos. And I'm grateful that you're here. Blessings.